Yo, happy Friday, everybody. Got my dope Brick Thunder shirt on. How's everybody doing today? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Get this situated a little better. What is going on? Let's see who we got in here. Oh my God, so many people. What is going on? We got Down Below Scares, Golden Embers, E-Coops, It's Me, Justin World, Horror Freak, Horror Nightmare Reviews, Steel Beats. How is everybody doing? At last, how you doing, brother? Everybody can hear me good? Yes, I'm rocking that official Brick Thunder pink tee. I believe it's a 1 of 1. I don't think anybody else has it as a pink one. So we have so much to talk about today, guys. We are back home from TransWorld. We have some of our art from our art contest that's on here. Still waiting for some more pieces to come through. What's up?
Brick said, "Oh my God, you have the Brick Thunder."
The Brick Thunder T-shirt. I feel like it's fucking huge though. I need to wash it and shrink it because this thing is like way too big for me. So what is going on, Andrews? How you doing, Andrews Halloween Hunt? This animatronic that you're asking about is Bloody Sweet from Distortions Unlimited. They do not sell him as an animatronic anymore. They sell him only as a static prop. So to get him, actually, if we move this light a little bit, be able to see him a little better. As you can see, his mouth opens and closes. On the other side, we got my boy Wacky Mole. Yeah, we turn it back. Thank you. So how is everybody doing? Did everybody check out the TransWorld footage that we dropped? Let me know if you had a chance to look at the TransWorld footage. We had a great time. It was our first TransWorld. Yeah, go ahead, however you want. Just make sure you're good and not.
Yeah.
Brick, your shirt is gigantic. I feel like it already makes a semi-fat dude look more than semi-fat. Look at all the extra fabric. I feel like it's a Snuggie. E-Coops, you shipped off your canvas today, and we have the perfect place for it right behind Wacky Mole. Up here, we have some stuff from Lenny and some stuff from Maddox. If you guys want to ship some of your artwork to us, we will be framing it and putting it on the wall. Just email us at savannahpsychocircus@gmail.com. Amy, will you put that in the chat form?
Yes.
Why does Wacky look like he has a towering frame? I think you're looking at his neck ruffle. Right now it's up on the top of his head. It's definitely not a towering frame. We have a towering clown literally right here, and it's way taller.
Golden Ember said, "Jonathan, you're going to have to grow into that, the shirt."
I have to grow into the shirt, or I have to, hopefully it shrinks a little, because like, whoa, bro. I don't know. It's pretty damn pink. Pretty damn pink, son. I was hoping to wear this shirt to TransWorld when I met Brick Thunder, but it didn't come in time. So, but speaking of TransWorld, like I was saying, did anybody check out our TransWorld footage and put in the chat what your favorite prop that you saw at TransWorld was? I said pinch the Brick Thunder face to make the shirt smaller, but that's actually my titty. So it's all fucking.
Atlas is asking, what should I get for my first prop / animatronic? I really like the scary ones.
Ooh, okay. So, well, if you really like something that's super scary, I would wait until Spirit Halloween opens. And for part of that reason is because animatronics like this guy right here are pretty expensive, where you can get a Spirit prop or a Halloween City or Halloween Express prop for $200. So, but whatever you feel you want your haunt to be, there's a lot of people who choose any animatronic that they like, and that's cool. To be honest, I've kind of messed up by making mine only clowns, because as we see this year, there's not a lot of clowns coming out at Spirit. So if I'm going to be getting any animatronics, it's going to be older animatronics or more expensive animatronics. So if you definitely want to have a theme, but you don't want to choose a theme that you get pigeonholed. And really, there's a lot of clown props out there, but I feel like used animatronics are getting harder and harder to come by.
Andrew's Halloween Haunt said, I love the blacklight panels and everything that Distortions had to offer.
Distortions had a lot of cool stuff. I talked to Ed from Distortions. I don't know if you guys saw, we took a photo together. He was a really nice guy. And I said to him, I was surprised that you didn't bring one clown, not one clown. And he said that they're going to be doing a Shocktronic clown, that he wasn't sure if they were going to roll out later this year or possibly next year. And if you're not familiar with their Shocktronics, those I said that weird, those are animatronics that incorporate an actor somehow. So they have one, or they had one at TransWorld this year that was a big Frankenstein looking thing with a guy on his back controlling his brain. That actually is a Shocktronic. So it can be a static prop that moves its arms, or you can make the middle part a costume and come running out at somebody when they think it's just a robot. So we will be hearing something about that from Distortions, which I'm pretty excited for. I love the clowns. I've been looking at a couple other companies that I wasn't too privy on before TransWorld. But again, a lot of the stuff at TransWorld was not really for the home haunter. They were way more expensive. There was a couple spots that were for the home haunter, but everything else was very, very expensive.
Horde Nightmare said that his favorite prop is the Legend of Vampires.
Legend Vampire?
Yes.
That was the Legend Vampire. Looks super creepy. If you saw in my Distortions Unlimited video, there's a close-up of his face. It looks realistic. The Edgar Allan Poe Legend that they did looks realistic. I don't know if it was the light or the paint job, but it gave that like flashlight under the face look and made his eyes really dark. And I mean, Distortions is super, super, super detailed. You can't tell right now between these two guys, but this looks like a hand-drawn cartoon, and this looks like something 2028 CGI type stuff. So there's a huge difference between Distortions and what we normally see at like a Spirit Halloween.
Danny Lucas said his favorite is Cellar Dweller. What's yours?
Favorite and what I'll be getting are two different things. I really liked Cellar Dweller. His face looked really good. The new pumpkin carver looked really good. But they don't fit my theme. And that's kind of what I was saying earlier about you have to make sure you don't pigeonhole yourself. Because realistically, Cotton Candace is the only animatronic that Morris is releasing that I'm going to be able to incorporate this year. So we'll see what Spirit brings out and what Home Depot brings out and a couple other companies. But when it came to TransWorld, specifically Morse, we only really had one option, unfortunately, this year.
Kirsty said he likes the Jack Stalker.
Jack Stalker, it was the same Jack Stalker in the demo video. You can see the scratch on the front of the pumpkin that's in the demo video. Looming Jack Stalker, it's the same guy, they just changed the pants.
Ryland Chow said Midnight Studios was also really cool.
Midnight Studios was incredible. I was actually just looking at a prop that they had today. They call him Ronald McMurder, and it is a 7-foot creepy, scary Ronald McDonald that I want, but it's like $1,400. So I don't know if I'll be getting him, but the detail of everything that they did was incredible. And the owner kind of reminded me of a bunch of friends from back home. He's a Southern California guy. He's from Long Beach. I'm originally from San Diego, California. We talked about tattoos. We were both wearing hats. He was asking about my hat because I was wearing a LA hat that had a bandana around it. And he just seemed like a really, really cool guy. He seemed like the most down-to-earth person out of anybody there. And there's a lot of cool people in the haunt world, so that should say something.
Still Beat said, remember I have that clown doll for you.
Hey, Still Beats, thanks for it. If you want to get it to us, we'll be giving out an address soon where you can mail it to us. I know that you are looking to meet up at some time. We'll find a situation maybe at a haunt sometime later in this year to see about linking up.
E-Coop said, when should Candace be delivered? I'm pretty sure you ordered her.
So I actually talked to Morris this week, and right now they're to process orders that they're to process TransWorld orders. They're having to go through and create a business account for all the businesses that we're purchasing. Again, you guys don't really get to order directly from Morris. We have an LLC, so we're able to be a reseller or retailer if we choose to. And so they having to put every single order, they're having to make a new contact for them in their system, and then they'll be sending those out. And from my understanding, they were saying that it's probably the end of June or July that they'll be sent out to everybody. So I was literally the first person at TransWorld to sign up for a purchase. I'm hoping it stays in that order because I want to get it and open it and show you guys Cotton Candace. There was some controversy about how she looked at TransWorld. Morris got into TransWorld, it was either Wednesday morning or Tuesday night. They had to set up a whole booth. They had to set up all of their animatronics, plug them in, make sure they were working. A lot of them were messed up in one way or another. And I think the person who put together Cotton Candace probably didn't know what he was doing. There was a couple people there that said it was their first TransWorld they've ever gone to. There was somebody there from the Oriental Trading Company that Morris Costumes recently sold to. He had no idea really what was going on. So I think people putting them together was part of the issue of what we saw at Morris this year.
Still Beats asked, did you check out the Creepy collection? They have a few budget things.
Yeah, we did look at the Creepy collection. They looked badass. We have some footage of them. I still have a lot of footage from TransWorld in super beautiful 4K that, to be honest, I haven't uploaded yet. So we'll probably be doing that this weekend and sometime in the early next week part of it. But we walked through and looked at every single booth. So, and got a lot of details, a lot of detailed shots from every single booth. And we'll take maybe a couple more questions real quick before I show you some of the stuff that we bought at TransWorld this year.
Rylan Chow, said Gorgalore or Poison props sell really cool clown props if you're looking for something expensive.
Yeah, we've definitely looked at them and checked them out. You are right, they are very expensive. And a lot of the props that they do are pneumatic props, which I've not dove into yet. Because I'm just not super comfortable with compressed air. Amy is actually trying to talk me into utilizing compressed air this year as certain scares. So maybe if I mess around with that a little bit and get comfortable with that, then I'll start switching up the type of animatronics that we purchase.
Andrew's Halloween Haunt said, has your haunt ever been featured on any local news channels?
Yes, it has. We have been featured on, was it CBS? I don't remember.
It was WFAA, which is channel
NBC. ABC?
Yeah.
Okay, we were featured on the ABC News locally here. Actually, they put it on their website as well, and then that story went to pretty much every local or every nationwide affiliate. So there's a chance that you can search up Savannah Psycho Circus, not the Psychotic Circus of Savannah, but our old name, Savannah Psycho Circus, and see news coverage from 2019 and a whole article that was written. And then we were also featured on a Spanish-speaking channel that is nationally syndicated called Estrella TV. And we were also on the Kidcratic morning show that is nationally distributed or syndicated through KISS FM. So we have been featured on some news. Last year we were not, and I have a sneaky suspicion that it had to do with COVID, and they didn't really want to show a bunch of people getting together. It wouldn't be good news, right? So I feel like they kind of strayed away from that type of stuff.
Everyone's asking why Wacky stopped moving.
Wacky right now is on sound. That's why.
And then Horrid Nightmare Reviews said, if you don't mind me asking, what's the deal with you and the Morris creator? Y'all were talking about that in the stream and in other videos.
So me and Morris Costumes have a very strange relationship, I guess. That was unintentional. I had leaked some information from them that I got directly from them. There was never a discussion about not leaking it. In their defense, they didn't know I was going to show it, but they gave me a bunch of information about their animatronics this year. And I showed those animatronics to you guys because I feel like it's a lot of people in this industry, in this community, when you start to talk to them, don't want to share for some reason, either information that's coming up or products or whatever. There's a lot of people who don't, and then I feel like there's certain people who do. A lot of my subscribers do. I mean, I got that from a subscriber for free. We do art stuff like, so you can see that there's Uncle Charlie's over here.
Yeah, that's what somebody just said. Somebody just said, I spy from the corner of my eye, Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, he's but some people don't like to share information. I don't know if it's like elitist bullshit or what have you. I like to. If I find something and you guys love it, great. If I find something and you guys don't care, great. But anyway, so I showed some more stuff. The video got very popular. A lot of other YouTube channels started showing the screenshots that I presented and discussing it. And then the next day, Morris Costumes contacted me. Scott Morris, who is the owner of Morris Costumes, contacted me and asked me to take the video down. But I didn't see the purpose of taking it down at that point because there was 15 to 20 channels talking about it. It was posted all over the internet. Me taking it down is not going to really make an impact other than to myself. He said, if you do take it down, I'll give you a one-on-one sneak peek when we go to release stuff in, I don't know, April or whatever it was. And it's like, I appreciate that, dude, but I'm not going to do that. And then some stuff went back and forth where I was a little childish and they were a little childish, and hopefully that's all swept under the rug. But I still like to troll and bust balls every once in a while. So nobody's safe. Scott Morris still might get a little ball busting here and there, but it's still I mean, obviously I purchase products that they put out, and I appreciate a lot of the hard work that they do.
All right. So down below, Scare said, have you seen or thought about getting the spirit roaming antique clown?
Yeah, I won't get any roaming clowns because of my haunt. Roaming clowns are unpredictable when it comes to crowds. So I've seen it. I'm not interested in it though.
Coop said, I have a feeling some people are going to ignore your Candace video because of what happened on April Fool's Day.
That might be the case. And that might not be the case. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it'd be pretty strange for someone to think I was going to troll in June. And we've been getting a lot of subscribers since that video. So, I don't know how many people actually came to us from that deciding, oh, hey, let's check it out based off of an April Fool's video. So, but I want to show you guys some of the stuff that we got from TransWorld. first, we had always, because we're a clown theme here, we've always had mallets and weapons for our actors to use. The problem is that those mallets are usually plastic. So we got this mallet here, which this is made of wood. It's very heavy. This is a like hard foam, so you don't have to worry about it cracking. It wasn't cheap. It has some weight to it. So if I have an actor swinging it around, banging it on the ground, there's some oomph to it, right? It's not going to look like a toy. We had one before, and the staff maybe went to here, and this piece wasn't bigger. But this is actually made off of a mold of a real carnival mallet that was used back in the day to smash in the stakes that held circus tents. So you can see that there is some detail to this, that these little indentations. This is all from wood that had originally chipped off. You can see that on this side they used a lot more when it came to bashing in those circus tents. So this will be good for one of our bigger, stronger actors, very menacing, try to pass me type stuff, banging on the ground, banging on a wall. A really good thing. And I'm also thinking about doing a little gag with it, but we'll get to that when I do a DIY video later on. We're going to be doing a lot of DIY videos this year. The other product and that, do you remember what company that was?
We did a video, I think, on it.
Yeah, I don't remember what company the mallet came from. And then we also got this, which is a clown horn from Haunted Hills Productions. Haunted Hills Productions, I believe is the name. This is incredible. I'll tell you when I do it, Amy. Huh? This is incredible. I don't know if it'll focus. Focus. It's kind of heavy, to be honest with you, but it's actually really neat. The way that they've made this is using a drill. You can see this is a drill battery. You can make these at home, but I purchased it because it's badass. But it's made with a drill and with a car horn. This is very loud. I'm going to warn all of you to maybe turn your screen or your computers down or plug your ears. Amy is behind the camera with her ears plugged right now. This is very, very, very loud. So my ears are ringing. It's louder than my truck horn. It's badass. It's handheld. It's going to be something that scares the crap out of people. So very, very happy with this purchase. I couldn't recommend this company enough. Haunted Hills Productions. They have props as well. They have animatronics as well. They have they had a really cool cotton canvas piece, which I'm not sure if we're going to purchase or not, but
You said cotton canvas, cotton candy.
I thought I said cotton candy piece.
You said cotton canvas.
I think I said cotton candy piece. Amy says I said cotton canvas piece.
You did.
But really cool cotton candy piece that looks like an old cigarette box type thing that somebody holds. It says cotton candy, and when they get close to it, a little creature pops up. Now, it doesn't come out to scare. It just kind of pops up, which is why I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase it or not. Or we might do a VFX type of box that is decorated as cotton candy. We were originally going to make it look like the Jack-in-the-Box that they have, which the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, everybody is going to know something pops out of a Jack-in-the-Box. And then I was going to make it popcorn themed, but we have so much going on in our home haunt regarding cotton candy. We're going to have cotton canvas. We have Bloody Sweet. We have the cotton candy cocoons from the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We're going to have a costume of one of those. So I think if we have a box that looks like someone's selling cotton candy and they open it up and it jumps out at you, would be pretty badass. And I believe the clown inside the box that we've made has one blue eye and one pink eye, which would be great for cotton candy. Another thing that we bought, which I can't show you right now, but I'll be able to show you, is we got a laser swamp. We're trying to take our home haunt to the next level. We already have a squeeze room or a claustrophobic room or whatever people want to call them, a squeeze room.
Squeeze room, yeah.
Yeah, so we already have one of those. We got that last year. We really wanted to do a laser swamp, so we have a laser swamp this year. And so we're getting into more and more and more professional gags as opposed to what we had last year and the year before.
Let them know that we got the scent for cotton candy.
Oh, yeah. And in the laser swamp, we actually got an additive to the haze and the haze juice. It's a little thing that you put inside of your haze juice that will smell like cotton candy. And we've tried it out, and it smells so damn good. So good. And we got that from Froggy's Fog. None of these people are sponsoring any of our channels. You guys know if I see something cool, I see something incredible, I'll let you know. And if I see something that's shitty, I'm going to let you know too. So, so those are the pieces that we got from, will you figure out what that is? Those are the pieces that we got from TransWorld. We did not get any other props. We did do our order for Cotton Candace, but we did not do any other props because, like I said, so much was there and so much was expensive, super expensive. So that is kind of how TransWorld went. We also, Amy.
Yeah.
On our board here, you wrote upcoming events.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We are very, very, very close to 5,000 subscribers. Very close. We have been saying for, I don't know, 2-3 months now that we're going to hit 10K this year. And we are like less than 250 subscribers, I think, to 5,000. So we're going to do a huge giveaway for our 5,000 subscribers. In the past, we've done shirts. In the past, we've done a Sunstar animatronic. This is going to be bigger. This is something that Amy and I are still planning. There will be one winner. It's not going to be like in the past where, you know, this guy gets a prize, this guy gets a prize, this guy gets a prize. We're going to be doing one winner, and it's going to be for a very, very, very good prize. We'll have more information on that as we start creeping up towards 5,000, which hopefully will be in the next few weeks. So we'll see on that.
You want to go back to questions?
Yeah.
First of all, I do need to mention that I was right. So there's that.
What I said, Cotton Candace?
Yes, everybody heard you too. So you can go back to the comments.
Okay.
Horrid Nightmare Reviews says, how are you going to fit a whole laser swamp in your garage? With that and the squeeze room,
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably be running out of space fast.
Actually, no. So the way that our 2-car garage is we take up literally every inch. And in the past, we've had a lot of extra rooms that turn and turn and turn. With our swamp, in this case, we're only going to be using we're going to be using a smaller amount of lasers and a smaller section. So you'll still have the swamp effect. It's just not going to be a gigantic room. And they had some there that were set up at TransWorld that were about the size of what we're going to be doing. So it's not going to be taking up a lot of room. If you think about, if you saw our other videos, we had a huge long hallway with a unlevel floor. What would you call that? What were you calling that sidewalk? I don't remember what we would call that little sidewalk thing we made.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shaky bridge, I think is what I called it. That huge long hallway just for that one effect And to be honest, a lot of people, they liked it, but it didn't have the effect like I thought it was going to have. So we're going to be removing that. If anybody is local to the Dallas, Texas area, hit me up. I'll give it to you for free. So we're not going to be using it anymore. I'll probably never use it again. And not because it was negative. It just took up a very, very, very large space. And it's not something that I really want to take up that much space for one effect again. The squeeze room takes up a lot. The laser room will take up a little bit, but we're still imagining, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 or 8-ish, 6 or 7 hallways or rooms in our haunted house. So great question though. Great question.
Chris and Sophia asked if you purchased the 3D panels.
I did not purchase the 3D panels. We loved them, especially that room that was all black and white, colored dots with a black background. And some, there was like a twisting wheel, and some panels moved constantly, which made you feel uneasy. And there was a costume made of the same material. So you could have an actor kind of hiding in there. And why is he clicking?
I know. I don't know, but it's kind of... Was he doing that before?
No.
Is it because he's leaning back, maybe?
Maybe. Hold on just a second, guys.
No?
No, I think it's just...
We'll have to figure it out.
Oh, I see what it is.
What?
I'll have to move something in the back of his head.
You gonna do it now, or?
No, we're not gonna do it now. But we're gonna do that now. He was clicking. I don't know what that was all about. But the panels, they were incredible. The very first day of TransWorld, they were 35% off. After that, they were 25% off, and then 10% off, and then full price. And even at 35% off, when you consider how much they were asking per panel, I couldn't justify it because it would be something we could make ourselves. It was essentially just dots. Red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, or orange, yellow, green, or whatever. Just dots all over. We can do that. We've done stuff that is way better than that. And this year, because we're hopefully, depending on the wood costs, using wood panels instead of what we normally do, which is tarp and PVC, we'll be able to do stuff in better detail. In the past, when we've painted onto the tarps and PVC, people get scared, they brush up against the wall, it starts to flake off that dried paint. When we have solid walls, that won't happen anymore. So I couldn't justify paying $65 or $85 or whatever they were asking per panel. It just, the one that moved, maybe, that was pretty badass. I love the wheel. I've always wanted to have something like that, but not sure about, do you mind going and handling that real quick? I just kind of, for the price, we can make it ourselves. So, you have another question, Amy?
Yes. Lauren just responded, said, will you do a video of everything you got at TransWorld?
I kind of just showed you guys what I got at TransWorld, but yes, I will do a detailed video of each item. I mean, there's not much to them. When you look at a mallet, for instance, it's mallet, right? But I imagine I can do a detailed video where you guys can see that in really close detail, but it's not much to show for that. With the horn, though, I feel like I could show a bit more. I can talk about it. I love it. I like to shoot it off almost every day here. Amy hates it. It hurts her ears. It will make your ears ring if you do it. It's loud. So it's great because it's going to scare people, but I think my actor is going to have earplugs.
For sure. Danny Lucas is saying, will you do the Pennywise hallway this year?
No, we are not doing the Pennywise hallway this year. We've done it the last 2 years. I feel like Pennywise is not cracking like he once was. There's not a movie that's been out. I don't know if they're going to be doing one. Some people have been talking about doing an origin story and having a Pennywise. I'm sorry, an It 3. I don't think that'll happen. It's not in the original Stephen King book. So no, we're not. We'll have him in the display somewhere maybe. I don't use every single animatronic every single year. But regarding the Pennywise room and Georgie and the floating balloon and the missing children's posters, we will not be doing that again. We try to change it up. I don't want anybody to expect what they see each year that they visit.
Down below, Scare said, what's your favorite? Everyone's going to ask what your favorite prop is, but I'm going to ask you what is your least favorite prop? And I don't know if he's talking about in general or TransWorld didn't specify.
Least favorite prop that I own is probably, and it hurts to say this, it's probably the Tug of War clowns. I loved them so much when I saw them online. I wanted them badly. When I got them, I felt like I was 6, like just like Christmas Day, super excited. I set it up the first time. It looked great, awesome, cool. I don't know what happened. Maybe I need to revisit later on and find out and pay more attention. But this last year, they didn't really tug. It was kind of a one-way tug. It used to go where this guy pulls and that guy pulls and this guy pulls. And this last year, it was kind of just like this guy pulls and then it comes here. And then he pulls again and then it comes here. And it's a great concept, but again, I don't know if it was operator error and I set it up wrong on Halloween, or if it just becomes shit after a while. I've seen other people who have had the same issue online. So I would say that's probably my worst one. I feel embarrassed about it because I loved it so much and it's crappy now.
Horrid Nightmares asked if you were going to give away a strand of Bloody Sweet's hair.
I mean, I guess. When I first got him, some of the hair got caught in his motor. So I don't know if you can tell, but on this side, right there, it's not as bushy on the other as it is over here. Because right here, he got caught up in his motor. His motor's on that side. So
Halloween Freaks is asking, where did you get the lasers? I don't know if you didn't hear or.
Yeah, so we got the lasers, the whole laser swamp from Froggy's Fog. They hooked us up with the lasers. They hooked us up with the haze machine because you can't use a fog machine. You have to use a haze machine, which produces the fog in a different way. And you have to use haze juice, not fog juice. So from my understanding, the difference is when you use fog juice, it tends to rise and dissipate. Haze is made with a heavier liquid. So when it turns into a vapor, it is lower and stays around a lot longer. So we purchased everything from them. They have a couple different packages. They had a home haunter package, but we ended up going with a pro package.
Still Beats is asking, what would you recommend for the haunt wall panels?
It depends on your budget. For the first few years that we did our haunt, we did PVC and black tarp. You can go into Home Depot or Lowe's, and usually in September or October, they will have all of it right up front because they know some people are doing that. But it takes a lot of measuring. Get some PVC cutters and a lot of Gorilla Tape because you're going to be taping the bottoms. You're going to tape every joint. You're going to have to get certain joints to go certain ways, and so that's on the budget side. If you're looking to do something on a budget, like to do a walkthrough, and it's still, if you wrap it tight enough, you can still hang stuff from that plastic. We've hung those electrical boxes from the plastic. We've hung other pieces of PVC from the plastic. We've hung quite a bit from that. Cardboard and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's one way. Another way is to use solid wood walls, wood panels. Some 2x4s or 2x2s, and two sides of flat wood, which wood right now, from my understanding, is extremely expensive. So I really wanted to do wood, but I have a feeling if it doesn't change in price, we might have to do the PVC again this year. It's very expensive right now, like the most it's ever been. So, and I don't know why. I haven't done any research on it to figure out why, but that would be what haunted houses do. And then what we were talking about earlier with the panels that you would put on those walls, those are usually just made with plastic, and they're like vacuum formed. So you can have skulls or make one look like a rock or whatever. And those you can either drill in or attach around the sides of it. So it's just an easier way to decorate your stuff.
Horrid is saying, I honestly feel like the gun would be too loud for the haunt. Why don't you have someone near the exit that rings when they go out for like the best scare or something?
What do you mean rings when they go out for the best scare?
Like rings it instead of...
We
don't really know where it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's going to be located in the haunt. We are going to be using a chainsaw this year as well.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's not a real chainsaw. It's one that Alan Hops from Stilt Beast has made us. If you watched my video where he gave us the behind-the-scenes look at Dark Hour Haunted House, he gives me that chainsaw at the end. And so we'll be using that. That's also very loud. It's not as loud as that horn, though. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we'll end up putting it in the haunt.
Brick is asking, so you like Johnny more than the tug of war clown?
Yes. I do, because Johnny works. You know, Johnny Punk. And I wish I remembered who did it. I'm drawing a blank. I'm very tired today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure you could tell. But somebody on the Discord remade their Johnny Punk, and they gave him a black hoodie, and they gave him a chain, and they gave him a Psychotic Circus of Savannah shirt, and he looked so much better. I don't know if it was the black hoodie. I don't know if it was unzipped with our shirt on. I don't know what it was that made him look so much better, but that red hoodie is not doing it. So we're probably going to be switching up Johnny Punk this year. And to be honest, probably copying that style because it looked so good. So yes, I actually do like Johnny Punk more than the Tug of War clowns. And Johnny Punk was a lot cheaper than the Tug of War clowns. More people noticed Johnny Punk than they noticed the Tug of War clowns at our haunt too.
Mm-hmm. Horror Freak is saying, do you have the Atmos FX projection?
Yes, we do. We have the Creepy Clowns bundle, which shows 2 clowns plus Art the Clown from the Terrifier series, which I love that movie. And there's supposed to be a part 2 coming out this year. Like, let's hope. I know that they were doing a some kind of crowdfunding thing a year or so ago, where if you paid a certain amount, you got to be in the movie and be a person who gets killed. And I so wish I would have found that, because, dude, how awesome would it have been to have me in the Terrifier movie getting mutilated by Art the Clown? Like, dope. Dream come true, right? Maybe they make a part 3 and I can get that piece. But I love that movie. It's an ode to the 80s movies. And so I do have the Atmos FX projector that goes on into one of our windows, and it shows these 2 other generic clowns that look very, very, very well and are acted very well. And Art the Clown is included with it. So 3 clowns. I usually switch them up so it's not the same clown going back to back to back, and then the next clown, and then the next. I usually switch them all up. So you'll see the guy clown, the girl clown, Art, the girl clown, the guy clown, Art, like that.
Lauren DeStefano said, do you wish you had Silent and Deadly Clown?
Yes, I do. I actually just had a conversation with Brick Thunder about that clown, and Brick said he wasn't a fan of it, and I am. He reminds me of Waving Wally. So, you know, he's not super detailed and here I come to get you. He's just telling you, shh. To me, it's way spookier than some guy with blood dripping out of his mouth.
Still Beats is asking, what props get the most scares for your haunt? What
props? We don't really use props for our scares. We did Bloodthirsty Betty last year, which worked really well. We did this kind of switcheroo type thing for a little bit with Pennywise, where we had him as an animatronic and then had an actor jump out and chase people down as if the animatronic came alive. We had Wacky Mole and Peekaboo Clown in our actual haunt, but most of them are not done to be scare tactics. Most of them are just for a display. When you come and you stand in line, you can see all of our animatronics in our front yard before you go into the haunted house. So it's a lot for people to look at. It's not really something that scares them. You know what? Actually, what the scariest thing was Psycho the Clown from VFX.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, that's a puppet that clips to a special sweatshirt. It's very expensive, but it's so worth it. The detail is Distortions Unlimited style detailing. Glass eyes. It looks like a real person. And I had him clipped to my sweatshirt, and I would walk around with him, and he scared the most people, hands down, when it comes to props, not actors.
Everyone's asking about Girl, You Stole My Soul and I Need It Back.
What about it?
They're just saying it. They're singing it. They need to hear it.
We should put it on iTunes.
That'd be funny.
Girl, You Stole My Soul on iTunes. Would you guys actually buy that if that was on iTunes? 99-cent download? Doubt it.
An hour's worth. 24 hours.
I'd have to make a whole song out of it. It would just have a bunch of HTJ jokes and more Scott Morris jokes.
Okay, so Golden Ember said that would be really cool if you put insulation in the walls of your haunt, and then they couldn't hear the props or scare actors on the other side of the wall.
The only problem with that is at that point those are solid walls at that point. So that's as if I'm literally just never going to use my garage again if I started doing insulation and stuff like that. So I think it will be fine the way that I practice on using sounds, because when you're on the outside and you hear sounds going on the inside, it makes you wonder what the hell's going on. You like to hear that there's a chainsaw. You like to hear that there's a loud horn somewhere. You don't know where it's going to be, so you're anticipating and waiting for it. It gets you really excited when you're in line. And people screaming on the inside gets you excited when you're in line too. Mm-hmm. And then when you go through, if either the chainsaw's on the first half and the horn's on the second or vice versa, I think that it'll still work fine because you don't know when you go in a haunted house, even if you hear sounds from other sections, you don't know which way your turn is next, right? I don't know if I'm making a left or a right next. I don't know if I'm having to creep through a hole or whatever. So I'm not too worried about that. But it would be cool if every single room had its own soundproof area, but realistically, that's not going to happen. At least not yet. Amy and I have talked about having a 1, 3, and 5 year plan when it comes to our haunt. And hopefully, fingers crossed, in 5 years, we will have a commercial haunt.
Majority of people said that they would buy the song. 2 people said no, which is Still Beats and Dinosaur Puppet Dino Clubhouse.
So Steel Beats and Dinosaur Puppet Dino Clubhouse, you guys would, I imagine, download it illegally. You would do YouTube to MP3 and download the song illegally. Everybody else says they download it though, huh?
Yep.
Cool. That's a quick 21 buck flip.
They're not.
All right. So, he said only because he doesn't have one. You can always ask your mom. So.
Oh, you should do a Spirit Halloween fan said you should do a Universal Studios style haunted house every year. and add drop panels to make it even scarier.
We are. Who said that?
A Spirit Halloween fan?
Spirit Halloween fan. We are doing drop panels this year, for sure. I've already talked about it. We've looked at how to make them. We've looked at purchasing some. Some of them you can do automatically with a button. So we are. It's just how we're going to incorporate it is what we have to practice. I know one section for sure that I want to put them, or one of them. We'll see where we can plan out the other ones, but I definitely want to at least have drop panels this year.
In the air.
That's what I was saying earlier. Amy wants to do some kind of compressed air cannon to shoot people with air.
Yep.
Amy, it's funny because a lot of people know that I'm like the driving force of the haunted house stuff that we do. But when Amy says she wants something, we end up doing it. She's the one who wanted the squeeze room. She was like, look, you're going to buy animatronics, whatever. You're going to build this, whatever. I want to have a squeeze room. And so I went and got a squeeze room.
And the blacklight room of last year.
Yeah, and the blacklight room of last year. So I think that Amy actually has a better vision. When she chooses what she wants to see, she has a way better vision than what I have. I'm like, okay, I kind of want it to look like this. I don't think about every single little detail. Amy's the exact opposite. She'll be like, look, it's going to be like this, going to be, and I'll even argue, how are we going to do that? Guys, if you ever do this with a partner, trust them like they trust you, because Amy has definitely pulled the rabbit out of the hat multiple times. And, you know, I feel like I envision what I want it to be as a whole, and that Amy can envision what she wants to the smallest details. So it definitely is a partnership.
Still Beat said he might be able to make you one.
Make me a what?
I'm thinking, I don't know, drop window? I don't know. He said, I might be able to make you one.
Yeah, I don't know. If it's a drop window, I can make those. I appreciate it. If you wanted to, hey, cool. If it's an air cannon thing, those things are expensive. So I don't think that's what you would be talking. I think you'd be talking a drop window.
Down below, Scare said, do you like Spirit Clown Mirror?
It's all right. I don't see what I would use it for. I'm not planning on having anybody next to a mirror long enough in my haunt to notice that it turns into a clown.
Did you see what Still Beat said?
No.
A 10-foot clown bigger than Crouchy.
That'd be cool. We have a couple people who said that they would make an animatronic or a prop for us. Some based off of our logo. Brick Thunder said they had air cannons at TransWorld, and those got me for sure. They are a great jump scare. They definitely are. Scared the crap out of me. They had this bridge that you could walk up, and as I'm walking across the bridge, I don't know why they, like out of a group, they were like, you, go across the bridge. So I go to walk across the bridge, and the bridge dropped like sideways. It's fucking scary, and it did it a couple times, and it was nuts. Another thing that Amy wants is a vortex room.
I don't know after
but
World though.
That would take up so much room that it would be next to impossible. And she couldn't even walk through it at TransWorld. I loved it. I went through a couple times.
Horror Nightmares, this is a good idea, I think. Said you should have a mirror drop panel.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because they won't expect it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do there's a couple different ideas I have for drop panels. And we'll kind of get to those and when we start doing the DIYs and actually building the haunted house. I've seen some cool drop panels where it's pictures in a room, and you expect a drop panel to be a straight rectangle or square, right? But I've seen some where the frame, or what the customer, I don't know, trick-or-treater sees, would look like one that's like crooked, like it fell a little, like a crooked picture. But on the back side, it's still a straight panel and drops straight down, and it looks so damn good. So damn good. So maybe a mirror with that would be cool. I don't know. We'd have to, that'd be cool for like a Hall of Mirrors thing. We tried to do a Hall of Mirrors one year. It was shitty.
Thanks.
It was. We didn't use a lot of money to get our Hall of Mirrors. And we bought small little mirror pieces, and we bought rolls of sticky mirror. Bro, it looked like tinfoil. It was not It was not very good.
Lauren DeStefano said, "What's your opinion on dead humor?"
Dead humor is the little pop-up guy. It's all right. I mean, it's a little pop-up guy.
And also, take your hat off. You saw it.
I have hair. Look, I got hat hair right now. Some people think I'm bald. Did you know that?
No, what?
Yeah, some people think I have no hair.
Oh my god.
Like I have like a receding hairline, George
Ooh.
Costanza or something. I don't know. I've seen comments before.
Oh,
People think I
God.
have no hair because I always wear a hat. I have hair. Okay. I have hair. I have hair. I swear. Fucking hairline looks like this guy.
Oh, Ikus.
What do you say?
Wait, you have hair?
Right. See, I told you. So how would you do that? Lasers can't shine through people. So Horrid Nightmares, what you do is you actually set lasers up on all sides of the area that you're doing, right? So if you're doing a hallway or a room, you would do multiple lasers throughout that hallway. So I'm going to use this, for instance. Pretend this is a, you know what, actually. Here you are walking through, it's like too bright almost. Here you are walking through a haunted house, right? If there's a laser shooting this way, and a laser shooting this way, and a laser shooting this way, and a laser shooting this way, then no matter where you move, there is always going to be laser around you. So even people who are behind you, if there's a gap, you know, whether it be a sizable gap or a smaller gap, a laser from any direction will be able to pierce through that. So you will always be surrounded in green. Well, we chose green for our laser, but you will always be surrounded by laser. So it really depends on the placement of your laser and how many lasers you have. Golden Ember said rear sighting because my...
I know, yeah, I saw that. I laughed at that.
How was TransWorld? Gage said. It was great. I actually filmed a video with Brick Thunder. Oh, I got some brick titties going on right here. This is going to be, I swear to God, in the Discord, this is going to be something.
Why are you doing that?
Because we make fun of myself in there. I don't
That's
care. It's
hilarious.
funny. But I did a video with Brick Thunder where we talked about how TransWorld was. I need to post that video as well. We talk about what we purchased, what our thoughts were. Atlas says, no, I missed the screenshot. So I'll post that up too. But it's it was essentially fun. It was cool to see a bunch of stuff, but wasn't really geared to a home haunter. It was very, 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 I feel like that's getting super, you mind turning down the brightness on that?
Yeah.
I think because the sun's going down. Just turn the knob. Are you looking at the display? You see the number going down? There we go. There we go. Oh my God, look at that. Ooh. So much better. Okay. Thank you. What was I saying?
You were talking about
it was
video.
way too expensive. It was, most props were way too expensive. You know, this prop is $900. This prop is $14. This prop, we were seeing some shit and it was like $4,300.
Oh yeah.
Bro. You know, and that's not even including like the pneumatic fucking ghost that's going all crazy and shit, which you can't tell from the video. That thing is huge. It moves fast, like violent fast. Like in real life, when you look at that thing and it's bigger than you, and I'm 6'2", that thing's swinging around all violent. That thing was scary as fuck. Someone messed up a bolt or some shit and that fucking thing went flying off and killed somebody. Oh. Speaking of TransWorld, so we met a couple different YouTubers there.
Oh yeah.
And we met the Carpetbagger. Super sweet guy. I am a huge fan of his. I watch his YouTube videos pretty much almost weekly. He went to TransWorld and I met him there. We took a picture, spoke for a couple minutes. I kept trying to show Brick Thunder, like introduce them. But anytime I was around Brick, he was missing and vice versa. So, and then Amy met
Boogie.
Yeah, what are the numbers of his name?
I don't know.
2699. I don't know. Boogie, big dude who holy shit, the big dude who Boogie 2988. Thank you, Golden Embers. Yes, Amy met Boogie. We were at Six Flags getting a VIP tour behind like their haunted house behind the scenes, which that tour we filmed, it sucked. I'm not uploading. We'll talk about that in a second. Back to Boogie. So we were waiting in line forever. Amy was like, dude, I'm sitting down. My feet hurt. You go ahead and sit down, babe. I'll wait in line for both of us. I look over. Holy shit, this guy's got 4 million subscribers. He's over there sitting there talking to Amy, right? So Amy and him are chopping it up and all this. Come to find out when we got home, he had a warrant for his arrest issued that day. If you guys know anything about Boogie, he pulled a gun out on someone who came to his house and shot in the air and all that shit. I'm not saying what he did was right, but don't just walk up to people's fucking houses like that. Like, you know, you don't know what someone had. You know, imagine you're sitting in your house in your fucking underwear eating Cheetos, watching whatever the fuck people watch nowadays. I don't know, Walking Dead or something, right? And some fucking person comes knocking on your door. Hey, I know you from YouTube. Bro, we're not celebrities. We're regular people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how many subscribers you get and shit. We're not celebrities. This is not like you come walking up to my house. Fuck, dude, I might pull out a pistol too. But he, a warrant for his arrest was issued that day. I just thought that was strange. We meet the biggest YouTuber that we've ever met, and he's getting arrested that day. It's fucked up. I don't mean to laugh, but like, I'm laughing. Tom White, I think he turned himself in, from what I saw. So, but yeah, ever thought of getting Rotten Ringmaster as the leader of all clowns? The clown in the cage would make sense for him. Down below scares, I've said this a couple times. I don't understand anything about clown in the cage, whether it be KG, which is in pieces right here. I have to put them together this weekend, or Rotten Ringmaster. I don't understand the clown in the cage. There's clowns everywhere, right? Like at my house, I have clowns everywhere. Why would one little one be in a cage? On top of that, like I have them pulling the kid on the tug of war clowns and shaking the kid with the Sweet Dreams clown, and I don't know what KG, right? It's all torturing kids. I don't understand the clown in the cage thing. So, yeah, Golden Embers. That is what happened, from my understanding. The guy threatened him and then showed up at his pad. But I don't care if you're like, we had somebody who showed up to our house, and filmed a video. It's somewhere on YouTube. It was a younger kid, but he showed up to our house and filmed a video, and then a light turned on from inside, and he got all he got scared, creeped out. Oh my God, they're inside! Pew! And he took off. He might even be in the live. I don't know. But yeah, we had somebody show up to our house. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Don't come in my fucking house. I'll kick a baby in the face. Don't do it. I know I won't, but I will. If a baby comes up threatening me. What's up, baby? Are you guys going to do the It hallway again? Tom White, we answered that earlier, but no, we are not.
When the 2-year-old comes to your house.
Yeah. Gaga Google. I would never hit a kid. Let me put that out there, because sometimes people take jokes and then they like want to cancel somebody. I would never hit a kid.
Why do all clown props have little girls? My wife wants to know. That's Chris and Sophia.
That's actually a very good question. I don't know either. And also, I don't know why anytime you see a girl prop, they always have her dressed scantily clad. Not always, but like they'll have a nurse in a short skirt, or like especially clowns, they're always wearing a bikini top. I don't get it. I don't like it. Give me a big old fat bearded lady. That would be an awesome animatronic. Give me a fat bearded lady, Morris costumes, talk to who you need to talk to. I want a bearded lady prop. That's all she has to do is just giggle. She doesn't need to say anything, just make it all jiggle. Fat bearded lady. Let's go. Sexist clowns are right. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, weird. What would you say to a sad clown prop or actor? I would say cheer up. That joke. That's fucking so stupid. Yeah, I'm okay with a sad clown.
Make it all giggle.
Make it all giggle and jiggle. You should get some Unit 70 stuff. Unit 70 also has some very good stuff. Again, very expensive, and I'm kind of running out of room when it comes to our display. Amy won't give me the okay to extend the haunt into our house or into our backyard. Amy.
We aren't. We don't have enough room. We need to just
make enough room.
Just find some property.
But I'm kind of running out. You know, I don't get to use every prop every day, or every prop every Halloween. So some of them are just super duper duper expensive, and also a lot of them are really gory. And we don't. This is the goriest we get at our haunted house. Is this guy right here? We usually don't do blood and guts and all that stuff. So
somebody said to start it down the driveway.
Yeah, we thought about doing that, but our driveway can hold, probably depending on how we do our queue, can hold like 30% of our line. And if not, then it's going to go 5 or 6 houses down the street. And sometimes people will walk through other people's yards and stuff like that. I'm not cool with that. So we try to keep as much as we can on our property. So doing that really wouldn't work. I think it would be way better if they added more gender variety and different voices to each character. They should recruit kids to voice act screaming and stuff. They use a lot of the same acting, and I can understand why, because you have to pay a certain amount. So I can understand why they don't, and they use the same sounds over and over when it comes to kids. Amy, who said you need a bathroom and a kitchen? All you need is clowns.
You need to eat. You need food.
I'm not when I'm wearing this shirt. I don't need any food. I've had enough. I look like a bearded lady. Fat bearded lady. This fucking shirt is huge. It's like a fucking nightgown. This shirt is so big that Brick's Thunder. The shirt is so big that Brick Thunder's head is like way larger than I think it is when he wears the shirt. When he wears the shirt, it's like that big. That's how big this shirt is. It's crazy. Oh God, Golden Ember says, look in the Discord server later. And I knew it. You got fingerprints on your phone, babe. It won't focus. Oh, there it goes. I knew it. Yeah, this is bigger than Brick Thunder's real face. That's how big this shirt is. If Brick Thunder was standing here, he would be like about this size. I guess that's about the same size. But yeah, it's bigger than Brick Thunder's real face. So I think that, let me real quick, because we've been on for over an hour. I want to talk about that giveaway. You guys, share the channel. Share it. Talk to your friends. talk to your family members, tell them to subscribe. Even if they don't watch a video, tell them to subscribe. They'll watch a video. But you know what I mean? Because when we hit that 1,000 subscriber, we are going to, what'd I say? 1,000? What is going on with me tonight, dude?
Okay?
I'm like out of it.
Are you okay?
When we hit that 5,000 subscriber milestone, halfway to the 10K that we were planning on for Halloween, we're going to be doing an awesome giveaway. I can't stress it enough. All you people who say, oh, well, my mom won't let me, my dad won't let me, my grandma Tilly won't let me, my great aunt Gredna won't let me, my sister Kyle won't let me, my Australian shepherd dog Snookums won't let me.
Snookums?
Yeah, you will make them let you. Trust me. Yes, you may get a shirt, you may not get a shirt. You may get a sticker, you may not get a sticker. But what you will be getting is something that you're not going to be getting on another channel. So, bro, do it. Share, share, share. Yes, Gredna. Yes, your sister Kyle. So, you know, make sure that you share it. I don't even, how many subscribers are we at right now, babe? Do you know?
I can tell you.
I got it right here. And I got a bunch of Discord notifications. If you guys are not in our Discord, please join.
4742.
Ooh, 4742. So yes, we are.
My dad and mom are subscribed. Gage.
Oh, that is cool, Gage. Right on. Were they the ones that just got 4740 or just the 41st and 42nd
Are you
subscriber?
47 and 46.
4,741 and
Well, I think it started
4,742.
moving again.
No, he didn't.
Somebody just said that.
No, he didn't. I think Wacky Mole did club me over the head because I'm talking like an idiot right now. I don't know what is going on. This is water, folks. This isn't anything hardcore. This is water. So I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. That's what it is. I'm tired. So, but yes, you guys, Brick Thunder, am I giving away Colossus? No, I'm not. I know, Amy. No, I am not giving away Colossus, but I am going to be giving away something that is pretty badass. So, Golden Ever said Brick made that shirt size, Colossus. Holy shit, look at this fucking blanket. Look at it, huge. I do love the color, though. Like, I know a lot of people don't rock pink. I don't care about rocking pink. I almost wore a pink hat today, too. So, I heard that Distortions is changing Colossus's name to Kalinkdink. Okay, what the fuck? Lauren De Stefano, you know what you will get on the channel: a wholesome random big man who likes clowns. That is 100% accurate. So this weekend we are going to be, or this weekend and later on this week, you are going to be getting the rest of our TransWorld videos. So it's details of each booth, done in nice, beautiful 4K. We'll be posting a video of Brick and myself. I'll be posting video of the podcast that I was featured on, which was Haunt Topic. And then next weekend, maybe, or the weekend after, next time we do a live, I'll put that there. Next time we do a live, we are going to be doing some animatronic Frankenstein. Ooh, I know that you guys love it. So, and we're up here in the new office. It is carpeted up here, so if Uncle Charlie's head falls off, I don't have to worry about it breaking like last time. Hopefully we won't have any casualties. So, but yes, we will be doing some animatronic Frankensteins. This is a reason why you want to share it as well, because you guys love it. You know that your friends will love it. We get everybody involved, and yeah, so with that being said, we're going to ask a couple quick questions, and then we are going to peace out Girl Scout. So let's see what we going on. Tom White asks if I like cheese.
Yes, you do.
Cheese is wonderful. I like
Kristen
pepper jack cheese. I like sharp cheddar. I love blue cheese, not the dressing. I don't eat dressing at all. But actual blue cheese, gorgonzola cheese. Ooh, I love some cheese.
Kristen Sophia said need a circus shirt.
That they need a circus shirt?
Mhm.
All right.
And then Lauren DeStefano said, hey, at least you're not in your penny loafers giving kids nickel Snickers.
That's correct. That is like a quote that I never thought was going to catch on, and it totally has. My family talk about that. My neighbors talk about that. Some guy in his penny loafers giving a nickel Snickers.
And then some people were saying you can give away your beard products.
My beard products? What does that mean?
Whatever you
Like
put.
what I use for my beard? Like the oil, the essential oils, the shaving cream that I use. I actually need to shave a little. I didn't really get too close this time. I switch up my beard sometimes. Sometimes I let it grow here. Sometimes I let it grow long. Sometimes I keep it short. Amy saw one time I shaved it completely off. Her and I were together for years. And then I shaved my whole face and I looked like I was 14. She stared at me for probably 7 or 8 minutes. I don't recognize who you are. I look completely different without a beard.
Yeah.
And it's not like one of those ones, like I'm not going to do, they already have the chin one like that in the Discord. So it's not like I don't have a defined chin. It's just this whole section. Like, I don't know, it looks super baby without a mustache. Like, I don't know, you guys can't really tell. So, when you say you knock on a door while you signal ringing a doorbell. Oh, dude, I totally forgot there's something I want to show you guys real quick. Let me go grab it. Give me 2 seconds.